What's up, Facebook Nation? Brendan here at Emerge with Angie. Got Matt behind the camera. Got their mom right behind us. Well, at least Matt's mom, not their mom. She's going to do a little workout on the side with us, so she's here to get a good sweat.
What's up, Mom?
Hell yeah. So guys, we're going to take you through a kettlebell complex. All you need is a kettlebell. If you want to get a few different weights, you can, or just pick one. Don't go too heavy, because this is an endurance circuit. This is going to be 10 exercises, on the average about 10 reps of each. We're going to cycle through it all. We're going to do a lot of teaching on the first round, and the second round we'll move a little bit quicker and give some variations in case a few things are too hard for you. Don't worry about perfecting your form today. Just try to pick up as many elements as you can to kind of learn some of these exercises.
What's up, man?
And after the videos, if you want to hit us up, you can. Cool?
You ready, Ange?
You ready, Ange?
I'm ready. My heart rate's high. I'm nervous.
She's nervous. So I'm going to do some of the stuff with her.
Stephanie.
She's going to pretty much be the guinea pig, and then I'll kind of give some key points. So hopefully you're warmed up. We're warmed up enough, right?
Oh, I'm warm.
Yeah. All right. If not, again, you don't want to go too heavy. So we got to grab a kettle. Mine's only a 26. She's got like a 50-pounder there, but she's stronger than I am. She's got like a 2018. But again, don't go too heavy. So we're going to start with a one-arm swing. So, and we're just going to get right into it. So one-arm swing, you can stay on one arm, or you can alternate arms. Key point on when you're swinging kettlebell is it's more of a hip hinge, using the glutes and the hamstrings to thrust the kettlebell in front of you. Keep the shins fairly vertical, and focus on driving your hips back, pop your hips forward. Angie, I hope you're counting, because I'm
11. I count.
only 10 per arm, only 10 per arm.
What's up, everybody?
Here we go.
So,
Good morning, Nanner.
You can alternate. When you are doing one arm, that arm comes in front of you. Your thumb, your shoulder will naturally pull forward. So let your thumb turn in and then straighten back up as you come up. Again, you can alternate. If you're doing it right, kettlebell will float right in front of you. You counting? Just 10.
12. Yeah, that's 24 then.
That's why I
You
like
lied. You don't know.
10 per
I
arm.
count. I'm keeping track.
We'll count better next time. Again, when I teach, my counting sucks.
You talk, I count.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Here we go. Around the world. You're trying to make yourself a pillar here. You're going to grab the corner of the kettlebell. Make sure you're not close to anybody, because if you lose it, you don't want to hurt anybody. You're going to stay nice and strong. Swing it around yourself, creating the biggest circumference you can. This isn't just dropping it back and swinging it forward. You're creating the big circumference. Staying tight, reaching behind, pulling it around, pushing it around. Once you get 10, I don't know if I'm doing 10, but I'm just switching to show you. You'll switch directions. Again, stay tight. I don't want you moving around here. Stay braced through your core, create a pillar to move around. This is called around the world.
8.
Stay tight. 2 more.
9.
One more.
Here we go. 10.
Okay.
Well done, Ange.
Figure 8. This is a front to back. We're doing 5 per leg, which is 10 reps. So hinge down into a deadlift position. Be very deliberate by pushing the kettlebell through your legs, grabbing it, pulling it around, and pushing it back through. Shift to the leg that you're passing it around. Just stay low and shift side to side. Key thing is keep that back straight. In this position, it's very easy to round your lower back. So always keep thinking about stick your butt out. She just did 10. Now, that was 5 per leg. Back to front. Back to front. Back to front.
Tricky.
Figure 8. Lower back flat. Stick your butt out a little bit. There you go. Think. Butt out. Butt out. Shift to the leg
Mom.
you're passing around. Shift to the leg you're passing around. 10. Good. All right. So there's 20 total. 10 back to front, 10 front to back. Squat, push, not a press. Push. This is very intense, and the next round will give you a variation if this is too hard. Hold the kettlebell by the horns to the side, the handle. Hold it at your chin like you're going to do a goblet squat. Squat down, push, back up. 1, push, 2. Nice and straighten that back. Brace your abs, a lot of shoulders, upper back.
Hey, Colleen.
6, good. 7, good back. 8, 2 more. Last one. Now just hold it. Woo, 10 more goblet squats. Keep it up by your chin like you're going to drink it out of a goblet. Keep the elbows tight underneath. Nice deep squats. 2. Woo. I'm out of breath already.
That is no joke, right?
7, 8, down to the back flat. 10. All right. Challenge you want to teach here. This is a clean, a hang clean. Key point on this. Focus on just getting a little bit of a hip hinge. As you come up, shrug. Let the elbow fall to the shoulder. That kettlebell will be pointing down the whole time. Once you feel it float to the maximum height, kick the elbow underneath and catch it. Back down, dip, up, catch, down, catch. 10 of those.
What's up, Chris?
You don't want the kettlebell coming over the hand and smacking you. If I did it slow, it would be up, catch, in the rack position. Back down. One more inch. Good, switch sides. Good, a little bit of dip, shrug. Dip, shrug, catch. Dip, shrug, catch. You see I'm just rolling it around and catching it in what we call rack position.
I call it the cradle. The
Go wherever
elbow
you
cradle.
want. 6, 7, 3 more. 5, sweat. 8, 2 more. Last one. Good, go back to the other arm. Now we're gonna go into a press. Hold it again, cradle, rack position. Stay strong. Press it up overhead. So your arm's just outside your ear, your brace, you're not arching your back. Right back down. We're just pressing. Now, if it's heavy, you can't press it, you can do a little bit of a push press. Push press, you're staying vertical from your ear to your hip, dipping the knees forward, popping through your thighs, back down, dip, press. That's a push press. 3 more. Bracing those abs.
Here we go.
1 more, 20 inch. Good, back there. All right, switch arms. So stay tight here, just like 10 and 2 on a steering wheel, that's your position. Drive up overhead, lock out, locking out over the shoulder. Stay embraced, staying strong. Work around your core. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Good, back to the other arm. Windmill. There's a few variations for this, but we're just gonna go into one. So get a good squat stance, and you're pretty familiar with these, right? So go ahead, what you're gonna do, she's gonna hinge back at her hip. She's gonna keep the arm vertical. She's gonna reach just outside the opposite foot for whatever hand the kettlebell's in. Back up. Abs in. Look up where your kettlebell is. Look to the ceiling. Back up, 2, good. Focus on hinging from the hip. Keeping the spine nice and tight. So the movement comes from your hips and your hamstrings. 4, good. Drive the hip backwards. Drive the hip underneath you. 5. Focus on your hips lifting the weight while your arm stabilizes. Keep that vertical though. Least path of resistance is straight up and down. 1 more. Straight up and down. Good. Switch sides. Takes a lot of shoulder stability here. Also, again, if you have problems with your hamstrings, you feel like you can't go all over the floor, only go as far as you can, staying straight so we're not rounding our back. Nice, 2.
What's up, Michelle Walker?
You're nice and vertical. You're gonna feel that arm rotate as you go down.
What's up, Heather?
Which focuses you to stabilize these shoulder blades. She's got 5 more. Hinge back. Also, do a good edge. Hinge more to this side. So push your butt back towards me to the left. You go down. Yep, that way. This way. There you go. So try not to lunge to the down leg. Try to, whatever leg's bent or straight, you're hinging back, sorry, with that leg. You counting?
1 more.
1 more. Back to, now this is both arms. Pick the kettlebell up. You're gonna hold it by the horns. You're gonna start upside down in front of your face. This is called a halo. The smaller the circle, the easier. The bigger the circle, the more challenging. You think you're a big angel, draw the biggest halo you want. But start in front of your face, work around, back. That's 1. Keep going. Let's just do one direction and do 10 and then we'll switch. 3, just keep on going. You'll end up in front of your face, around. Keep your body nice and tight. Don't move your head around your arms. Move your shoulders, your arms around your head.
Heather Shockley says, good job, Ange.
Hi, Heather.
We're sweating.
Are you doing this, Heather? You got a kettlebell? You can use a dumbbell.
You can use a dumbbell. It's hard.
That's a good point.
Hard to do the around the world, but you can use a dumbbell for a lot of these exercises. Keep going, keep going. Stay nice and tight. Don't move. Try from your head all the way through your hips to stay nice and lined up. A lot of shoulders here.
My hair.
What number, young girl?
2. 1 more.
1 more.
Boom.
All right. That's the circuit. All right, so we're going to take about a minute rest. 30 seconds to a minute. We're going to go back through that again. That took us, what, 8, 9 minutes?
How many rounds?
Well, the goal is 3 rounds. We were going to do 2, but we might just do 3 because
Yeah.
we're getting through it. This should be about a half-hour workout here. So alternates here. If the squat push was too hard, which is a very intense exercise for most people, we can change that to a back lunge, and we would just do 5 per leg. So before we start, we got about another 20, 30 seconds. So again, instead of when we get to the squat push, if this is too intense, 2 ways you can scale it. You can just give a little bit of a punch and bring it back out versus a full lockout, or if you want to go into a back lunge. Whatever leg you would step back with, you're going to be racked in that position. And you're just going to come up and just do a back lunge. You can do a back lunge to a balance, but we'll do 5 per leg and then switch sides. So that could be an alternate to the squat push before we go into our goblet squat. Again, it would be a back lunge, Whatever leg goes back, you're racked on that side, just to a step up or to a balance. All right, you guys ready? You ready?
Ready.
Woo, let's get going. One arm swings. Here we go. 1. Hinge back, drive forward. You're using your glutes and hamstrings here. So again, focusing on the shin stay fairly vertical as she drives the hip behind her and pops forward with those glutes and hamstrings. As you come up, straighten the shoulder up. So if you were to let go, because if you come up with the shoulders forward and you let go, it's going to drift away from you. But if you pull the shoulder back a line, it floats right in front of you.
19.
Last one. 20. Okay, around the world, grab it by the corner. Get some space. Pass it around, reach behind, pull it around. Pass it around, pull it. Create the biggest circumference. You should feel torque going around with the whole time you're staying tight and firing through your arms. Brace. If you drop it, well, hopefully you're not on wood floors or tile.
And switch.
Switch, grab it, pass it around. Big circumference.
I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, you're gonna feel hot.
Yeah. If you drop
Get the other one.
Just get your feet off the floor. You will not win against the kettlebell. Remember.
I want to see that do that. Okay, rest.
Not really rest, but around the world. Figure 8, front to back. Get your deadlift position. Again, when you do this, shift your weight to the down leg. Pass around, shift, stay low, back flat. Be deliberate. Passing it through, pulling it through. 5 per side.
10.
Reverse it, back to front. Shift to the down leg, shift to that leg, shift to that leg. Keep your back flat. Very easy to get around your back here. Stay flat, keep your hips tight. Pull back to front.
Heather's with you guys with her kettlebell.
Yay!
Figure 8s, we get both of those. All right, here's
Job,
the
Mom.
approach it is. Either squat push, when you squat push, you go to the back lunge.
Let's go back.
We'll do a back lunge instead, okay? So instead of the squat push, we're gonna do 5 per leg, which is 10 reps of a back lunge. So your rack position, we'll go back, same foot back, either to a tap or to a balance. Stay square when you're lunging. You want that knee to stay lined up with your toe. You don't want it pointing in or shooting out. Drive through the heel, punch up. Just 5 per leg.
7.
Ooh, she's a go-getter. Just 10 reps total. Balance is coming up to deliberate balance. Back down. One more. 5, right into your goblet squat. Here we go. Keep it close to your chin. If you drop it, you're going to drop your chest. Keep your chest up, your elbows under, keep it right at your chin. Inhale down, exhale. Keep counting.
5. 4. 3. 2.
That's right.
Last one.
Cool, hang cleans. Again, dip, shrug. Kettlebell stays facing down, catch. Back down, catch. Dip, catch. Hey, it does not come over and smack you. The ball stays down, spin around it, catch it. Elbow high, chicken wing. Ooh, chicken wings sound good.
Every day, dude.
Not after my cheat meal last night that I'm sweating off. Paying for it. But hey.
Kim just, she just.
My Kim?
Yes, your Kim just confirmed that fact. What's up, Kim?
Tell us what you had last night, Brendan.
Oh, I had pizza. We broke
did
down.
too.
We've been eating in every night. Haven't been ordering out, so we decided to order out. Decided to go all out. Lots of jalapenos. You guys know my body. I love those things, but as I got older, my body gets pissed at me when I do it.
Me too.
Your belly says no.
No. All right. Press or push press. Here we go. Stay in your rack position. Nice and strong. Press overhead. Just outside the ear. Arm is vertical. Again, if it's too strong or too heavy, a little bit of a dip in the knee for push press. Dip, push press. Stay tight. Don't lean away from the weight. One more. Oh, one more now. Let's go. She's not cheating.
Dang it.
All right, back to the other arm. Get a good base with your feet. Stay tight. Knees are soft. Never lock your knees up. When you're standing and pressing weights, if you lock your knees, then the stress goes to your hip joints. So your knees are soft. They're just like little shock absorbers. Again, it's too hard to press. Dip, drive without hinging back. Stay vertical from your ear to your hip. Good. Halo. So up. Now, again, you can go to the opposite foot like this. If you feel you want to try the lippy, you can go straight down, straight back.
What's up, Jen Estes?
Jen Estes. I was hoping she'd tune in
What's up?
for this.
Hinge back. Stretch those hamstrings out. Look up. Keep the arm vertical. So again, you can go center by driving straight back, or you go the opposite foot.
Or we can drop.
If it's too heavy, yes, variation. So if it's a little bit too heavy, you can actually just hold a water bottle up there just to give you some balance position.
That's 9.
One more.
And
Good
10.
variation, Ange.
Yeah.
See, teamwork.
Change it up.
Change it up. So she'll do that way, I'll do this way.
Kim says, go Angie.
Wait,
What about me?
Kimbo?
Yeah, that's what I say.
Kimbo? What's up, Kim? Wait, is Kim doing this?
No, she's probably drinking coffee still. Love you, baby.
Jen, chime in. What do we got?
Now we got halo. Halo. We're angels here. Let's go. Draw halos. Remember, keep your body strong and tight. Don't move your head around. Pass around your head, back to the front. You can alternate sides if you want, or just do all one and you can just keep it moving. Through, back, around, back to here. Stay tight. If you want to try to come away from your head and reach behind you, the bigger the circle, the more torque. You count?
Brendan.
Yes, sir.
When are we going to work the glute meat?
The glute meat.
No, but it's caught on. Jen Estes asked.
We have no gluten meats in this one. We were going to do some one-legged deadlifts, which would have got that, but I kept it to exercises. Now, to tell you what, next week, where you going?
I gotta get a battery back up.
Well, that was our rest. So, tell you what, with these routines, we're going to keep these live programs up for these live workouts. There's a lot of different kettlebell exercises we can do today, but I just picked this batch right here. So it's just a great circuit. This is one when I just want to get my heart rate up and I want to sweat. Don't want to have to think about a lot of different exercises. I grab a kettlebell and I just get to work. So next week, I'll do another kettlebell complex, but I'll give different variations, different exercises. You want to get some glute meats in? We'll get some glute meats in on this one, okay? This one's not a lot. It's just a lot of compound movements.
What's up, Natalie?
Dude, I am sweating.
I can't tell.
So guys, we got about, what, 20 or 30 seconds?
What's up, Lori? Good morning. Oh, there she is.
We'll tell you what.
Production team. Battery backup.
I can get us started.
I'll jump.
About ready? You guys about ready to go? Angie, want me to get going?
Yep.
All right. Here you go. You guys ready? That's about enough rest for you.
Note to self, if you hold the phone sideways, even though it doesn't look sideways, people get a sideways view. Your Kim told me. It's good to know.
All right,
So now we're good.
All right, here we go. One arm swing.
Nanner.
This is not about squatting and lifting. It's about hinging, thrust. Catch back, get vertical. Back. We're not leaning back. We're not swaying. We're
What's up, my friend Mark?
5, 6, 7, 3 more. See, now I'm counting because I'm the one doing the exercise. 9, 1 more. 10, switch. Good. As you come forward, the shoulder comes forward. As you come vertical, hold your shoulder back in line. 4, hinge back. 5, hinge back. 6, 4 more. 7, 8, 2 more.
Caitlin's left.
Okay, last one. 10, around the world. Here we go. Grab a
Oh,
camera.
nice.
What?
Incognito. You're saying, Angie's saying that Brendan and Angie need more weight.
Oh.
Somehow. Good comment, Angie Nation Pirtle. I agree.
Wait, what?
So we got Kaylin disguised as Angie commenting. That's fantastic.
I think that's 9.
It's pretty light. I
It's
can
pretty-
take her all day.
Mark, just work right through it, buddy.
I don't want to make anybody feel bad by using
And there's Dave.
As I almost drop it. That's what happens to me. I get cocky and I just...
Keep the knees soft. 8, 2 more. 9, 1 more. 10. Figure 8. Here we go. Front to back. Front to back. Hinge over the
Jen
top.
Leary says, great workouts.
3, 4, 5. Back flat, right? 5. Reverse. Back to front. Shift to the down leg. Key points. Stick your butt out. Keep your lower back flat. Ooh. 24, 7. 10. Here we go. I'm going to go back to squat.
Question about dumbbells.
Woo.
Using a dumbbell.
Dumbbell you can use. You just don't have the handle to pass it around. So honestly, dumbbells are pretty hard to do the circle with. There's a few exercises you can use them with. What we got? We got squat, push.
You could squat, you could swing with the dumbbell.
Yeah.
I think the passes are probably the hardest ones,
Yeah,
right?
passes off. 4. Remember, too hard, just give a slight punch. 6. But if you can't lock at the bottom, 7, 8,
Much easier to
Good
lock.
question, Kim.
9, woo, 10. 10 more squats. Here we go. Goblet squats. Deep breath. 1. Hinge your back. Lock out. Keep the kettlebell by your chin.
Dave, I can't disagree.
5, 6. Boy, smack.
He's like, I feel like the 9 a.m. We're working harder.
I heard you sweat this morning, Dave. I heard you were sweating so bad I could hear it. All right, clean. Hang clean. Here we go. Dip. Catch. Dip. 3. Dip, shrug. Catch. Keep your breathing going. 7, 3 more.
Is that hard, Mom?
Switch side. Can we come back in here?
You look like you're doing well. I know it's hard.
Here we go.
Or it's got to be, I would imagine.
That's my family.
It's my family over there.
I called Tommy Boy in the office like...
5 more.
You don't even know you're doing it, I think.
3 more. 2 more.
My second language.
Last one. 10. Back the other one. You good back, good back? Good. All right, here we go. Press. Or push press. Get your base. I wore a black shirt so you can see how much I'm sweating.
It's a lot.
I don't think that's right, anything.
Hold on.
Getting close.
Jen says, get that bell closer to the chest.
Joe.
Can we shout out to Jen? She's the one that taught us kettlebell.
Yeah, this is true.
Jen S is RKC certified kettlebell instructor.
Well, she should be here.
Yeah, right?
10. All right, switch off.
She's virtually here.
She should have a kettlebell then. Come on.
Oh, I'm sure.
Beth is killing it.
Good job, Beth. She should be able to.
From Kaylin.
3, 4, 5 more. Come on. Raise those legs. 6. Stay vertical with the torso. Remember, get too hard, get the knees. Drive. 9. Last one. 10. All right. Halo.
Got that, got that.
You also, next time we'll teach you how to snatch. Not today. Halo or windmill.
I'm gonna go from the bottom.
I'm going to go from the top.
Woo! Oh, that feels good. I like that stretch.
Abs in, keep the arm vertical. Hey, you don't want to drift outside of vertical. Too much load.
Never let too much load.
6, right?
Getting that kettlebell in the top hand's going to work a lot of shoulder stability. Bottom hand's loading the hinge.
Last one. Now, you can also do this. Keep going.
One top and bottom.
Yeah.
Then.
If I had the 100, I'd be using the 100 right now. I think Kaylee using it. So you can add more load. One up.
Just warming up. Oh, humidity.
What number are we on?
Not just you. 3 more. There we go. 3.
Agreed, somewhat. Tom Slater.
Here we go.
What's up, neighbor?
Halo. Last one.
Is this it for today?
I think so.
Can you do this with the golf club?
Can you do the golf club?
I'm asking for somebody.
For a friend.
5 more. 7, 3 more. Come on, let's go. Remember, keeping the body nice and straight. 9, one more.
One more.
You're getting reinvigorated, man.
Hell yeah. Staying
Keep going.
square. Okay, remember, moving it around your head, not moving your head around the kettlebell. Staying tight to your core. Knees are soft. Remember, the bigger the circumference, the more torque. So if it's easy, try to create big circles without swaying your body.
Good morning, Jen Martin.
That kind of went fast.
It did. What else?
What's up, Marcia?
What else went in?
Swings.
2 more swings.
How you doing back there?
Let's do the.
Want to do a sumo squat? So, I mean, we can handle all
What was that?
We're just making, we're done already, and we don't want to be done even though we're sweating.
Do a
pretty good.
finisher.
So,
Yeah.
All
do a
together.
little burnout.
Yeah.
So we'll do a sumo to goblet to press.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So we're gonna do a hip hinge. This will be a sumo deadlift to a high pull. But once you get to the high pull, you're gonna release, grab the handle. As soon as you grab, go decelerate into a goblet squat, come up, drive overhead to an overhead press.
Oh boy.
So we'll do 10 of these. So hinge up, catch.
This workout will be available on the Emerge Fitness Training Facebook page. So if you want to do it afterwards, it's there. It's also on our Emerge Fitness Training YouTube channel. So you can go back to it there as well.
As soon as you keep going, Ange. When you come up, as soon as you
Oh my gosh.
accelerate, and that kettlebell comes up, as soon as you switch your hands and catch by the horn, decelerate. The next thing, as soon as you catch, you go right into your squat. Catch, decelerate, accelerate. Down, 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 up, catch.
How's everybody doing?
Now you can do this for reps, or we're trying to go for like a minute straight.
Right here?
Where are we at?
Jen wants to know who can swing the longest.
Oh.
Well, consider
Are you guys wanting to find out?
Yes.
That's Genestis asking that.
Yep.
What number are you? How many are we doing?
15.
100.
I guess we're just gonna go.
Fair now. 2 more.
This is great. Even though we're not in the
Instead of 15, we'll do 20. Up, catch, decelerate. 5 more. I'm not coaching because
Y'all are getting quiet. It's a sign of a good workout.
My sarcasm is
last
gone.
one.
Yep.
Up.
It's a
Now,
sad day when I lose that.
you want to active rest step, putting it down. Hold it overhead. And we'll walk. And just walk. This could be like an active rest. Well, it's not really a rest. It kind of is.
An act of rest.
If you want to get fancy with it, then you can try 5 overhead squats.
Oh boy.
Stay back in your heels.
Fancy.
4.
These are not easy.
We'll teach the snatch next week. 5 more. We're just making this up as we go. That's how it works sometimes. 3, 4, 5. Walk. You're backwards.
Yeah.
As long as you get the reps right.
Hi, camera. I'm part of the camera crew.
Thank you.
Oh, that's fun. Now, you want to make that a little bit more challenging. Grab a lighter kettlebell. To work more shoulder stability, you either hold it overhead, so now holding my handle, you're balancing more, or hold it in front of you, elbow at 90, straight in front of your shoulder, and try to walk like this. And this really builds up a lot of shoulder thoracic stability. So again, this would be a walking pattern. Wherever you walk, when you're done, you switch sides. Right here, lock, stay square. And you can walk that way. So just walking down, trying to maintain that builds a lot of shoulder stability. Or you can learn to press like this, which builds a lot more stability in your shoulder. Again, you have to go a lot lighter when doing this. Whew.
That's a pretty good workout.
Y'all, that was impressive.
Thank you.
What do you think? Do
Most
this
things I
again?
do.
And I'm jealous.
Saturday next week, we'll teach you, we'll go over the cleans again, presses, we'll teach you how to snatch, and just do a few different variations of some of the exercises. Because there's a lot of different lunges and squat patterns and hinges we can do. We'll get the glute med.
What's up, Katrina?
Meat. A little bit more next time. So guys, thanks for joining us today. Hope you're joining us every day for these live workouts.
Yes.
You know, our goal is to get back to the community, get back to everybody through these times, man. So the least we can do is come utilize the awesome facility we have to bring health and wellness to you guys. Have a great day.
Bye, everybody.